Hey friends, welcome back to the video. We are sitting at 77 at the moment. You'll see that we're 103 on one table at the moment. That's just because it was a small blind versus big blind battle just sitting up, and we just pretty much limp called. Well, they opened and then we just called, and then they did a really small bet. So with a small bet, you just treat it like a check, and then we raised it, min raised it kind of thing, and then stole the pot. So pretty basic. Anyway, guys, hopefully everyone's pretty good. I didn't have a second session yesterday, so we're going to go in today with the 6 tables again. I'm not going to bluff at this one. It's a pretty low board though. All right, let's go. 10-3. No, we've been pretty wide defending from the button, which has been working for us so far. But it's one of those things where if it works for us, like we'll gain momentum and we'll gain a bankroll pretty quick. But things can also turn pretty bad pretty fast if you start going card dead as well. All right, got jacks. We got a flat. We could also 4-bet against an aggressor. We got a flat. All right, jacks come out. All right, just gonna let go. He's gonna have a lot of aces in his range most times there. I think we can just save money. The only other thing we could have done was 4-bet and hopefully he folds. All right, got position with 8-7. Yeah, we'll get a free card. That's fine. Now he's got a capped range. I'm gonna run a bluff actually. All right, Jack 9, gonna fold. Running a bluff with 8-7 just because he's got a capped range. Let's see if it works. If he calls, maybe he's got a queen. Taking a long time though. All right, folds. Seems to be working. Seems to be working that little line there. Pretty cheeky, isn't it? All right, got a flush draw. Hit a bottom pair. All right, let's get a flat with 2s. Unfortunately, 7-3 missed everything. That was another chance for the 7-3 to run a bluff there too. All right. Just slowly getting used to that line actually, so. Ace-4. Danger card, he's had a capped range, I'm gonna bet it. 2s are gone. Got a 6, so it got showdown value. Don't need to bluff at it. Alright, Jack 10 in position. We've got a gut shot. Alright, we'll call. Alright, so we've got top pair. If he checks, I guess we can bet. We can continue here though. We can't fold 7, he might have an 8. Ace queen, beautiful. As you can see, he had a wide range, so hopefully it makes sense while we were calling. Alright, beautiful. That was 2 hands pretty much. Well, we stole one hand, the other hand he was giving us the money as a gift. It's going to fold with the 8, king 8 there. It was the 3-way on the flop, and there was a lot of things that could go wrong there. Going to raise it up with queens out of position, so going to raise it up higher. Alright, so get a caller. So we're going to bet this one hits our range a lot of the time. I think we can just let this go. It's very weird that he didn't bet here. Maybe we do have, maybe he does have a jack. So I'm going to do some active value bet here. So I thought maybe he's got a jack there. Because if he had a king, I think he's definitely betting there on the turn. All right, gut shot with ace jack. All right, we've got the straight. All right, gonna bet this one with ace jack. 2s are gone. Definitely betting here with the ace queen. Hits our range big time. It's quite small. I'm going to call. Got showdown value here. Let's get a value bet this one on the river with the queen. All right, calls. All right, so get a 9 to call. Perfect. Check behind. He probably got an ace. I don't know. 10 on the river. Wow. Okay, so we bet on the flop. So we made him pay to get to the 10, but we didn't bet the turn, which was an issue. Maybe we should have bet the turn as well. Like double barrel, I guess. They usually don't believe the C bet, but sometimes they'll believe the turn bet. All right, we're going to raise this one. It's our range. Got a gut shot as well. Queen of diamonds. Fortunately missed. Gonna fold that one. Alright, gonna check one more. Alright, we missed this one. I think he's got an ace. Pocket aces. Here we go. Ace 10. Don't need to bluff at it. Gonna fold it. Fold ace queen. Ace jack, queen jack there. Unfortunately. Oh, short stack. We're gonna trap him. We're gonna check behind. Second pair with jack 8. We'll call one, see what happens. Alright, 2 pair. Hopefully he slows down. If he bets again, oh, that's good slow down. Oh, man. Okay, fair enough. Alright, we've trapped with aces here. Just a value bet on the aces. We had a set, but we didn't lose. We didn't lose the whole thing, so should have probably just raised pre-flop and got there. Anyway, we lost the minimum, I think. Bruh. A little bit annoying. Maybe we should have raced with aces pre-flop. Where's full bet? But he sort of got lucky in the way, but I think aces there. On the flop, 6 cents. We lost pretty much the bare minimum. All right, so fold some hands there. Yeah, I think we lost the bare minimum. Got ace high. We do beat king jack, king 10. This is age, probably got an 8. Pocket 8's in the other hand. We can't always leave this table if we don't think it's going to be big enough. We'll raise with our queens. Eight's going to bet, hopefully win 25. But with ace 3 suited, we've got the dealer button. Let's hand for 8s. We've hit the 3, we'll raise that one. We'll bet at that one. Alright, kings. Only calling with ace 10 there. We've got a back door. Can't handle a raise, so we've got a 3 bet. We're just gonna call, check call. Alright, we got trips. I bet this one. Could be value betting ourselves though. Guess we're going all in on the river. Could have a queen. This guy could be quite wide. He's going to go all in. If he's got it, he's got it. I think he's going to have a queen there a lot of the time. Right, 8-6. Even betting small, no good there. Alright, king's got through. Let's move tables. I've got a set. Fours will call just because I'm going to raise set. Got king 10, so be it. I think he's going to have king 10, but maybe. King 10. Alright. Maybe we should have folded those ones. Very bored for kings. Yeah, out of position. Maybe we should have checked that one. We do have position now at least. Not the worst thing in the world to get that hand. Or to everyone to fold that hand. Sevens. Call 10-9. King 8. We got sticky there with the pocket sevens and one nice. Don't think we can thin bait that one. The A6. A little bit annoyed that we didn't fold pocket threes when we hit the set. Just the raise in the river. Really just choreographs his hands. Back 10. Straight. But pretty small and they just fold. Not much you can do there. Won the club. I didn't get it. Double gutter with ace 10. Alright, we missed the double gutter, so we're going to raise a bit big. Get the fold, hopefully. Do block the straight. Nice. Not the worst in the world, anyway. Jack. Let go. Gets the under the gun raise. Gone. Yeah, 5-2, we're not going to mess around with that one. Just get out of there. Sure, someone's going to raise on us there, but we might have got in there for free, but probably should have stayed defended. King Jack, pocket threes, let's go. Alright, hit a book. In position too, which is really good. Alright, so betting small. It's unfortunate, but still win the hand regardless. Jack 6 off sits in the muck. Alright, I got Queen 10 suited on the gun. All right, we'll just check it through. Hopefully, probably could check raise this one. Queen 10. Yeah, we got showdown value, so we just check here. Beautiful. All right, just checking behind the turn just to get a free card. Not really sure what this guy's got. Unless he's just got a book. He's saying he's just got a book here, or at least an 8. All right, we'll believe him this time. Although, don't really have enough information on him though. Maybe we should have just snapped that up. I feel like we should have just snap called that one, but feels like an 8. He did raise it on the flop. Didn't check the flop. No, didn't check the turn. So maybe you wanted to check raise there. Our aces are raising here out of position. Yeah, it kind of stinks that they keep folding that, but at the same time, when we don't bet there, like we saw with the 10s, they just catch some of the time there. All right, we're just gonna bet bigger here, and then we're going to hit him up anyway. Multi-way pot. Kind of a dryish board here. King 9's no chance, I don't think. Yeah, see you later. Yeah, let go Queen, Jack. The difference is there's too many people in that hand. All right, we'll defend ace queen suited. Backdoor. All right, we'll bet this one. Hopefully, just take it down. Let go with ace 10. He's looking to find a fold here. Beautiful. If he had an ace, I think it was just a chop. Calling to chop is probably never great. All right, so 77 was really good for yesterday's session. Let's have a look at the rewards. All right, so I've got 15 days to get 6,000 points. We'll just fold some of these. All right, new hand. 27 wasn't great. All right, so I've got 15 days to get 6,000. I don't think we're going to get there. All right, so we've got a gut shot flush draw. Also, this guy 3 bets. 6 flat. All right, hit a set. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to raise it up. There you go. I got trips. Yeah, set 1, that one. Doesn't call with the trips. Yeah, raising it quite large here. And then we're going to go all in on the river. Got a straight here, so why not? All right, ace king raise, ace king raise, and he goes. We've got a flush as well, so we can't fold this either. I could have a flush here, bigger flush. All right, he's got two pair. Not sure what he was trying to get at, but all right, multi-way. Oh, it wasn't a multi-way pot. All right, let's check for here. The ace is just gonna fold there. All right, beautiful. That was a nice hand though. That hand that was hit the straight and then hit the flush. Couldn't have gone any better really, because we're just all right. We'll call in position. We are deep stacked here. Top set, beautiful. If he's got like a hand like ace king, we're loving it. Yeah, just not giving a free card there. I mean, there's still a flush and a straight still to come out, so we bet bigger. All right, hopefully he's got ace 10. We value bet ourselves there. Oops. Oopsies. Flat at king 9 suited. Defend 10-6. We got top pair. Could probably just donk that one, really. All right, defending kick 10-6 here. King 9 not really happy. Oh, set. He slow played threes though. Really sure why. All right, let's bet jacks. Couldn't afford another diamond. Against Fabio. Want to give that guy a bit of a payback, I guess you'd say. Yeah, we've got to take him down, this bloke. Ace king, ace jack. All right. Not going to raise. Usually 3-bet there, but this guy's short stack. I don't want him to fold. All right, so we've got clubs. All right, flooding ace king. I've got a gut shot. I don't have the best hand with ace 3 though. And maybe we should just check that one with queens. Got a jack we can call. All right, we can just check shove. All right, beautiful. Interesting hand. All right, king jack's folding. 5-3, we do have a book. We got to raise it up. We did wait until the river to make a move, but he folded. Yes. His head's come alive. Yeah, still annoyed that they are running into those threes and probably those two hands. Not a big deal, I guess, but still it eats away in your win rate. Alright, try and win the hand now with threes. Get a call 9.5, never folding here. You could have aces or kings though. Or you could have king jack. Alright, beautiful. 4-2. Gonna bet it now while we're in front, I think. Have to see a fold. Yeah, perfect. Don't know if we could get more value on the river. Go down value on the river as well, so don't need to bluff it. Ace high, one. Beautiful. Alright, queens should be good so far. Board pairing up twice. I think we can check the river here. Okay, perfect. Don't know if we could bet there again. Maybe we could have. What a scary board though. Yeah, 10-4. 10-4's gone. I don't have a pocket pair, so no point chasing a flush when there's going to be a full house already. 9-3, just going to call that one. Alright, so I got top pair, nut flush rule now. Alright, we've got a good hand here. Might well bet it and hope. Fives are gone. Alright, let's build the pot up with ace 5. Got a lot of outs. 2 comes out, club comes out, 5 comes out. Alright, so we've got a good enough hand to call here. I'm going to value bet actually. He could have an 8. He could raise here though and have a straight. He might call. He might have hit a 6 or a 7. Yeah, I don't think we can call there. We're just hoping to bet there and get a 7 or a 6 to call. Maybe it's a little bit too wide. Hit trips. We'll bet it. Like to see a call. Maybe bet too big. But it was only a small pot. Sixes. Bet this one, but could be behind here a lot. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have bet that one. Alright, we've hit the straight. Yep, he had nothing anyway, so pretty much got as much value as you probably could. Maybe the only thing is maybe a small bet on the turn. You're going to be bit picky, I guess. Alright, so today's goal will be to try and get in the 80s, which I think we shouldn't be far off, but continue the same trend of just defending wide and just having a bit of fun. Got a 6, got a backdoor flush as well. Right, the flush is out. Gonna bet this one. Don't mind to see a fold. 2's never gonna call there. Perfect. It's 5 offsuit's gone. Don't mind practicing playing hands a little bit wider as well. Out of position, queen 10. Right, second pair. We'll bet this one. He didn't look like he wants to win it, so we'll win it. Up a 3. He would have bet. I'm going to bet this one and see what happens. Yeah, he would have bet if he had a strong hand there because defending a hand. Unless he already had the flush. You never know. Jack 9 could have come in. And then he would have raised us anyway, I think. He wouldn't just flat call with a straight. Alright, 8-6 suited. A little bit wide. Alright, at least we got position in the hand, whatever happens. Alright, ace queen's gone. Damn it. Yeah, but no, he could have pocket kings. Alright, we've got a double gutter with Jack 8, I think. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it's not good enough there unless he's totally bluffing a hand. Alright, we'll fold. Ah, probably should have called then. It was only a small bet as well. We'll flat 8 too. Seven, 6. Backdoor. Oh, that's better. It hits our range. Yeah, just not going to try anything there with 8-2 because it was a monotone board. Fun continues with 7-6 hand. Still could. We could get a 7 and really get. Like if a 7 comes out, fills up the straight, plus it gives us a book. So could have been a monster of a hand. Right, nice to see a fold with King Jack suited there. Just knowing that when the board pairs, it's going to be a lot harder for our opponents to hit. We have positions, it's going to be a lot harder for him to probably call there. Alright, let go of A6 there. Alright, Jacks will call. Alright, we'll need to defend the hand. We'll just call check behind. He could have King of Clubs. Sort of saved money there, I think, in the end, but a gut shot with 9-8. We'll check behind here. Alright, he hit a 5, but we did have a gut shot. Unfortunately. Yeah, we could have still made the best hand. I think we could have still made the best hand. Actually, I don't. No, we couldn't. Oh, we were blocked. We were actually dead. We were actually dead because his 6 comes out. So we're just drawing to a 9. Open ender. Paired with the ace. I only called because the bloody all the draws. He's got a check here too. Probably should have shoved. Could have played that hand wrong, but spade could have been playing as well. I think we had a ton of hands there that could have went through. All right, sevens could be good still. I don't think he's betting there with the jack. So he bets again. I think we could let go. All right, beautiful. Ace check. Well, 3-bet. It should be a larger 3-bet though with king queen. Ace check's gone. Continue betting in. Now we're bluffing. Total bluff. Looks like we've got aces or kings. Beautiful. He bought it. Seems to be the way at the moment, doesn't it? Seem to be winning with steals. Just, yeah. We're 5. Give us an 8. Give us an 8. Give us a... Alright, this hits our range. Could have bet it. Got position with ace jack. Why not? Why wouldn't that 7 be an 8? Sure. X3 is gone. 10-2. I'm not going to call 42 big, 46 big blinds. Ace 9. Alright, so I got ace 9, king, queen. Against under the gun. He's a bit wider. He's a bit of a fish. Maybe we can pinch it. Club draw. Ah, shit. Didn't mean that one. I didn't actually mean the call. They were jack 10. Oops. Alright, so we managed to hit the flush. No one's betting. No one wants to win. Wow, okay. Yeah, I can't believe we called with jack 10 suit. I didn't mean that. Alright, gut shot. King queen hand. Let's raise it up. This looks like we missed a draw here, doesn't it? That was a pretty bad bluff, wasn't it? No scare card on the river. Probably shouldn't have raised. Should have just kept it low. We just need to reset our thinking a little bit. Let's leave this table. Let's leave this table. Probably at that stage where everyone's going to be probably leaving tables now. Open up 2 new freshies. So hit us out. We need to hit something here. All right, gut shot. Was a scare card the river that time. All right, so how much we got? We got 65 basically. So we're pretty much still at even. We're still at 77 pretty much. Just because it's a couple of dumb hands. So we've had probably a couple of decent hands, but just need to sharpen our play a little bit. I'm probably a little bit tired. I did have a few drinks yesterday, so I might even take a little break and make a coffee as well. All right, we'll call it twos. Hope for the best. All right. Need the board to pair up here. If everyone checks here, we could probably have the best hand here, so I'm going to bet up quite large. Because if he calls and then the board doesn't pair, we could probably just go check, check. All right. At least we won the hand. That's the main thing. Also, we could look to probably just tighten up a little bit if we're not feeling that great about things. As I say, I'm playing 8-5 suited. Don't tell anyone. This is why you play 8-5 suited. He's going to go all in with his hand. He's got ace king. It's just a flip pretty much, I think. Yeah, snap call. He's got to have ace king. Yeah. It's pretty close. 50-50. Need a flush or I need a club or a 5 or an 8. Not a king. That won't help. Alright, so it's 50-50. I should have just over shoved. And then you get you do get folds there. Like I said, it was 50-50, so obviously still got to make the hand though. Alright, Jack 5's gone. The kind of gambling hand that can make someone sick if they lose against it. Alright, 10-8, just second pair. Just gonna fold in a Moddy Way punt. Gonna bet big. He might even call with like an ace jack type hand. Yeah, we're just gonna raise this up. We can't afford to dig around with this. Got a gut shot with 7-6 suited with a backdoor. Alright, I'm gonna call. Yeah, set of 5s. No flush. Beautiful. Probably should have folded queens, I guess. It was a short stacker though. Put the ante down. That's put the ante upside to that hand. I got a book. We don't have to fast play this one. Alright. We bet so small when he folds. All right, so we lost two hands pretty quick, but then we got one back at least. Flush draw. Sixes. All right, we'll bluff this one, bluff big as well. Fucking calls. Calls with the king as well. All right, I need to get a bet. Need to defend this hand. I just remember too, if we hit the heart, we would have could have bet the same. We would have called. Check raise with ace three. Hopefully, I don't get the same result as last time. All right, we'll bet this one. Scare card. We check raise this one. I don't. All right, we'll bet this one. Hopefully, he's trying to trap us with overpair. Holdem pair. All right, two pair. Let's go. A trashy hand. We want a 2 on the end. Let's go all in. Fuck him. He could have 10-9 though. If he doesn't snap call, he might not have 10-9. He doesn't have a set. He might just have a queen. Could be slow rolling as well. He calls. Oh, wow. Yeah, he just had a queen. It sort of kind of helps when someone else does something stupid as well. Because we've done pretty much stupidity this session so far as well, as trying to bluff hands that we should not be bluffing. We're bluffing this one. If he calls this, we can't go again, surely. He could raise as well if he's got a strong hand. Yeah, we can't bluff anymore. He's either got a flush or a king or a queen. Yeah, flush. All right, I got a flat sevens there. Hopefully we can get this hand. Oh, two pair. Can't afford to get through. Need to bet it now. Or can have fed. Let's go check mine. Because now he's got kings and twos. Got counterfeit on the river. So war strong there. Very strong betting there for Maximo. All right, let's pull things together, shall we? All right, backdoor flush. Shot. 7 doesn't help. Need to get more equity. I think we can call, but all right, no one wants it. We're gonna bet it. All right, raising with aces in the small blind. All right, 5-4. All right, so I got second pair, and we've got a backdoor flush. Gut shot. Gonna bet it. Let's get in there. Scary card. Let's go. And I calls. Damn it. It doesn't. You know what? We bet the flop. We bet the turn. That table is absolutely annoying us at the moment. All right, Queen Jack's gone. Open ender. Staying in there as long as I can. Oh, we'll 3-bet 8-7 suited. Ugh. At least he bet. I don't think he's betting that king higher. Oh no. The friend on the left left us. Alright, we'll bluff this one. Different table, so it's supposed to be different table, buddy. What are you doing? It's got aces or kings. Got ace 8. Wow. Like I said, different table. Different table, different results. One table we're getting smashed at. That table, we've got as much luck as we want. Queen Jack, flush draw, open ender. Alright, ace 5's gone. No, we'll call with Jack 4 suited, why not? Could probably think of a few reasons, but 6-5 gets through. Ace 4. Alright. Probably could leave this table. Yeah, I'm going to leave this table. I don't like it. Going to be a little suki la la. Pick up my bags and leave that one. Easy folds. Definitely need to bounce back a little bit. We're down a bit. Alright, it's a good flop for us if he's got ace king. Could be falling into the trap. He could be, yeah, shove, easy call. Give us quads. Oh, well. Unfortunately, he didn't have a diamond. It is a caller. On that note, let's... Hey, where's my bad beat? Why aren't they giving me bad beats? Or a caller? Alright, raising it up. We do have a straight flush draw here. Also, I'm going to set the global, have a break, have a coffee, and then come back. I will keep the video recording. Give me a couple minutes. We'll bet 5 should be good here, but he thinks otherwise. Yeah, Jack 9 missed, but we're happy to take that pot. Unfortunately, we lost a little bit with that other hand. That does not help as well. All right, we're going to leave this table as well. So what? We got 10. So we're sitting at 72 at the moment. It's not great, but we're going to have a break. So we're down, what, 5? 2.5? Yeah, so we're down 2.5. So going to make a coffee, have a little break. All right, let's get back into it. There's a vacuum in the background. Probably can't hear it, so all right, go open up there. All right, so we're down a little bit. Ugh. Sevens. All right, we called that one, but unfortunately didn't see any spades. I gotta check raise 5-4. Bluffing at between 9. Looks like no one else wants that. We'll raise this one. Happy to get stacks in as well. Beautiful. This time we did hit the hand. Unfortunately, didn't call this time. It is pretty much a gambling hand. So hopefully we've reset a little bit. We didn't have that much of a break, but just a little bit. 7-5 gut shot. We'll bet this one. It's a gut shot, but we can't win showdown. Ace 9, just gonna fold. We could probably 4-bet. Decide not to though. I think we can just give up this hand. Probably get a bet into us on the river. Probably slow playing something. Pocket fives. We'll bet threes here. Twos will call. Hopefully just a flip. No queen, no jack. Cash out. Beautiful. Twos up. Perfect for twos. Interesting hand for fives here though. Yeah, jack 10. We're just not going to mess around with jack 10 there. So we've run a couple little hands. What the hell? We'll let go. I think he's just going to have overpairs there, maybe a set. Looks like he's just scared though. Calling very small bet here, just to try and get a set here. He did slow down. They're the targets that you probably bet and try and take them to fold. Am I in the right frame of mind to be doing that? Maybe not. What I mean by that is, am I in the right frame of learning to be tricky? I mean, we've done it. We did one quite a big hand by just pure bluffing, and it worked out well for us. But we don't have to do it since we've been winning regardless, even without that. So I don't want to be, overextending ourselves there. All right, Ace King. We do have a gut shot here. It's called. We do have a gut shot. 10 comes out. We're loving it. We're probably just folding now because even a straight's not good enough. Sometimes it might be, but I think this time, yeah, still didn't have the best hand though. So, but here, try go for a club. Addition with ace 3. Free card. Fortunately missed. Probably could run a bluff with ace queen though. Folding that one. Because we've got the ace of clubs. I gotta let go though. I feel like because we've got the ace of clubs there, could run a bluff. But also he might still call. Fortunately, we don't have Poker Tracker to see how many folds he does, if he's capable of doing those folds. No, pocket tens. All right, we'll set mine with tens. Anyone get a squeeze? Probably not great for tens. All right, so we've hit the king. Gonna bet one. If he hit the jack, we charged him on the turn. Yeah, we charged him on the turn. He got a straight. So that's fine. We played the hand okay. All right, I've got position with tens now. Looks like he slowed down. I'm going to bet it. All right, we do have a flush. Bet the flush. Ace or a queen gets there. Just going to check behind. Yeah, we got a call out of him on the turn. That's good enough. All right, going to defend. 9-4. Yes, I'm defending quite wide. Backdoor flush. All right, let's bet this one. Act like we got two, but sort of like a bluffy hand. If he's got the queen, he's calling. Hit the 4, we can just continue betting here as well. I think he's going to have a queen here a lot of the time. Yeah. All right, thin value bet for ace 2. Got 2 pair with a king kicker, so it could be a chop here as well. Could also have a flush, but someone might not be paying attention with an ace as well. All right, ace jack suited in the small blind. Yeah, just folding king 7s in the big blind. All right, so I've got a gut shot. I don't got a flush draw. I'm going to bet it. And we've got position. And we missed. Nice. Ooh, top. It would have been there. All right, so he hit second pair. We can at least call. Call doesn't really help anything here. Still could have the best hand, but I think he's got a king here. He's going to bet on the river. All right, nice. He actually value bet himself as well. That's really good. I guess also I'm guilty of just thinking he's got a king there. But like I said if he bets there on the river, he'll have a king. And I think we were strong enough there to get to the showdown. I guess not many people can value bluff, or not value bluff, could bluff that river. All right, ace and a 5. All right, got a gut shot. We 2 overcards. All right, bad card for us there with ace 5. We're going to bet small. He could have ace 10, ace jack. Yeah, I think you could easily have ace jack and ace 10 here. Board pairs up. Let's continue betting here. And he's a loose player as well. Perfect. I'm going to call it king 10 suited. Top pair, bad kicker. Have to go check, check. Get a spade. They've got a good enough hand here to get to the river with. I'm going to call. I think he's just going to have it now. If he bets here, he's going to have us out kicked here. Plus, it was a multi-way pot. We missed the flush. If we hit the flush and the board didn't pair up and he jammed, would have been pretty funny. But until then, I think he's just got a probably a stronger king there, or yeah, he might have a set of eights. He might have a book. Could have trips. And chances are we're sort of we're sort of not bluffing. We've got the hand that we want him to have if we call. So I believe that just folding there is perfect. Yeah, because you can take ace king out of his range, which means, ace king of spades. Let's bluff it. That's not. Let's slow down. But yeah, the ace king of spades we could take out of his range because we are king with the king of spades as well. All right, two pair. We could raise. In fact, we're going to raise anyway. No backdoor for 10-8 suited. All right, ace-5 wins. Beautiful. Although we're in position, I don't know if we should have be raised there. Sort of let our opponents off. Ace-5. Gut shot, backdoor, flush as well. All right, king nine's gone. Everyone goes check, check, check. I'm going to bet. Maybe we had a gut shot as well. So if we're wrong, our opponent could easily run into a, if we make a straight. All right, it's a limper. Can't see bet this one. Our opponent could have pretty much all this. We'll bluff the ace. All right, fine. Hold the tens. All right, we got kings. Check off suit. A flats. John raises 3 bets. We're just gonna flat call. Not the greatest, but we've got position at least. It's our range. He's gonna have a lot of aces in his hand, like ace king. Board pairing's pretty good for us. He three bets us. I don't think he's got an eight in the hand, so he could still have. He could still have aces. Could have queens as well. Could have a set of jacks. Could still have ace jack as well. I have to call. All right, beautiful. That was a nice hand. I just can't see him. I just can't see queen 10 there. I could see aces there. I could see pocket aces there. That was pretty much it. All right, so we've got pocket kings. Is the button stringing along? I like to see the button fold. I like that position, but not necessary. Not necessary. Can't even talk. Just betting small here. See our range. All right, let's go for a bluff with ace jack. Three, no. Let's leave this table now. All right, we'll join a new table. Position, why not? Not a great board for us though. Checks here, we could bet big and just bluff. Maybe he bet and we called. No, I'm gonna fold. Got a feeling he's not gonna fold. Aces or kings there, so probably shouldn't have called pre-flop. How much did we lose pre-flop? 20 cents. Okay, it's not too bad. I've done worse. He didn't raise us, so. He's got an ace. Good check raise, 7-3. They had two pair as well. Fair enough. All right, straight goes into a flush. Better. That was a monster hand, just not worth what we got. We got a 10. Could get an 8. Up to see a check here, but fortunately not. Probably could have folded, but I think we still had a gut shot. Two pair, 10-4. Let's go. Roger, Roger. Three bets us. Very aggressive. I'm going to call. Hopefully he hasn't got ace 10. You could have ace queen, ace jack. Okay, I think it's a simple fold. We're just drawing to a jack now. Yeah, unfortunate for ace king. Probably saved a bit of money though. Just don't know what he's got. The only hand we do beat there's probably ace jack, and it's just I can't see us ever winning that spot, and we're just drawing too thin to a draw. Raise kings. All right, no showdown value with this one. We're gonna raise it. Gonna go the aggressive line with this one. Either hopefully he folds or we hit the flush. Ah, he folded and missed the flush. Good. Need someone laughing. All right, 4-3 suited. Well, 3-bet against the fish. Ace-5, gut shot. Now let go. Wasn't a great flop for us. If they were all clubs, then we're laughing, but all right, so if we can just take it down with a6. Ace-10's to call. Would be straight. Oh, man. Maybe it's one we should have called. 8-7 I called because we do have position. Cool. All right, so we've got trips. Second pair, really? Let's get a call and hopefully he's got a queen. All right, so I lost the minimum. Everyone's still in their hand. Ugh. Drawing us along here. Oh, I would have straight. Answer that fold and straight comes out. Call, it probably doesn't come out. I get to raise kings in position, out of position. All right, got an all in. All right, should be good here. Sevens, okay. I've run it 3 times. All right, kings, thank you very much. Ace king. Three-way pot. Not going to fire at it. All right, we'll fire at ace king though. All right, didn't fire the flop, so we'll end the turn, so we'll have a go. No one wants to hit the board, so we'll try and take it down now. And I think if we hit the king or an 8, we've still got 2 active cards here. Yeah, it's a lot of. If he had a jack, he would have won. There was so many cards out there. I don't think we could afford to go check check. All right, jack 10's easy fold. So we've got a 5. We're just not gonna bluff at the ace. I don't think it just hits under the gun range way too much. Ace 10 is trying to get that king. Trying to get that king. All right, ace queen. King hits our range. Why not? Probably could have barreled with ace queen though. Must have a flush. If he's got a king, he's not thinking. He's not thinking because with our range anyway, we've got a better hand most times. Pocket 10s. Open ender. Gets the short stacker. Let's go. Fold. Probably against the short stacker. Should have just checked behind. Let's get the free card. Hey, 10s. What are you going to do, buddy? I'm calling. Betting again, are we? Alright, small. Queen 8. Alright. I didn't know if you could raise there. Maybe you could. That's another thing too. I need to focus on their sizing as well. So at the moment, my A game's not here today. We're still playing okay post flop a lot of time and trying to still play winning poker, I guess you'd say. But how much we got here? 60. So it's still sitting at about 73, I think. Alright, we're not going to see bet ace king. Alright, so we've hit a set of sixes in. Alright, ace king is folding. Alright, need to bet here. Can't allow another free card. Really wide here. Hopefully he just calls. I'm just going to flat with jacks. Unfortunately, he didn't call the river. No, just trying to hit a jack here, but alright, we'll fold this one. Ace 9. Far out. Yeah, I should have called one more. Should have called one more. Not a great board for ace 9. Yeah, wasted money there. Should have just checked behind. Would be C betting there all the time. All right, Queen Jack suited. He's very deep. Yeah, okay. See you later, guys. Probably shouldn't have called pre-flop anyway. On the other hand, we would have had the best hand in. Fair enough. All right, Jack 9 would have lost the sevens. 8-7 anyway. And we probably would have found a pretty annoying, I'd assume. So dodged the bullet. Pocket queens win one. Small pot. Yeah, I don't even know why I was even called the first one. Yeah, it's our flop. It's our flop. I'm only calling because he's playing 38%. Let's go for this one, but no one can be that happy. Oh, this guy, mate. This guy is ultra aggressive. We can call king queen, surely. If we hit a king, I think we're doing pretty well. Okay, he had a flush draw. Pretty tricky player, this guy. Did call in front, though. Did call in front. 10 of 6, really? No. Backdoor flush with a 5. Let's raise it up, get a lot of folds. This guy's on fire, though. We don't have the best hands here with 6-5. Oh, we missed it. Dodged the bullet. Pocket Kings going for 4-bet. He could have Queen, Jacks, 10s, maybe 9s. Perfect. Puts it on ace king. Yeah, the other thing we could do is check there with the ace. And then B bet the river, but we put ourselves in a tough spot. Queens, alright. Should have folded the river. We're gonna call just trying a 6 on the river. Yeah, I really want to get sensation. He is the target on that table. 85 is in our hands. Pretty cool profile picture as well. Gotta give him that. Alright, ace king. Alright, jack 3 just not happening. I'm not going to open up with king 8 because he's been targeting 3 bets as well. I see what I mean. So we'll tighten up just a little bit with our calling. From out of position anyway. Been pretty tight. Like he's been, well, not pretty tight. He's been pretty loose, but he's always had picked up equity. Be interesting. It's quite a trappy player. He's getting a bit reckless now, so he might be getting a bit tired. This would be great time for us to pick up a hand. Could have called with a 7, I guess. We'll try and be patient. Guy's got like almost $6 at the table. 7-5 he can defend. As long as someone else doesn't raise. We've hit the 4. Alright, open ender. Check raise 7-5. Yeah. Alright, let's have a stab. I think ace high could be good enough here. It's better. 6 is okay. Fair enough. We did value bet him there, but we value bet ourselves. He's going to try and attack here, isn't he? No queen on the river. Only one big blind. I guess we could have called. You have to be right there about, what, 20% of the time? So at 1 and 5. I called with the jack 3, because, you know, an ace of spades comes out. There's a few other cards come out. Would have voted like a straight draw, flush draw. Just didn't happen that time. Everyone's playing on this hand at that table. Yeah. All right. Sensation playing any two, pretty much. Got shot with king 9. No club, unfortunately. Call behind with ace king. We can call. Got overpay. I've got overcards. Hopefully take it down with king queen. Don't need to mess around here. Ace king should be good here. Really want a hand. That table. Really want it. Jack 6 just doesn't cut it, does it? All right, we'll just fold ace king. Maybe he's got kings. Maybe he's got queens or jacks. Either way, just a flip. All right, we'll bet. Got a lot of draws coming through. Bottom pair with 8-7. Good 3-bet large with ace king. Alright. Hard to call, but no improvement in the hand. Alright, ace king's just gonna go and try and bluff it. Beautiful. 10-4, just no club in the hand. Yeah, he's still London. He's just killing that table. Call him the Annihilator at the moment. One big blind into a 30. That's interesting. Interesting sizes. Is he trapping? Like he's trapping with 10. Wow, he's got carried away there. All right, got pocket tens. We do have something at least. All right, I'm gonna bet here. I don't think he's gonna have a 10 here. King here a lot. All right, king tens we can call 2 or 3 bet. All right, that's cool. Got an open ender. This is gonna be king 10 does beat us already. Got it straight. Not what we wanted to see, but I think we can call. If he's got a flush, so be it. It's going to overshove. All right, king 8. Oh, we do have the best of it. Perfect. All right, so we've got one hand on the table now. We want to slowly build it up, get close to him. We want to match it. All right, king. Backdoor flush. Open ender. Top pair, open ender. Let's value bet his jack. We value bet ourselves, but we had an open ender. All right, pocket kings, damn it. Sensation. What are you doing? Should be me. You should be paying me, not that guy. Damn. Missed it. Didn't get a hand. Station's still there though. I think he's still got to do what he's going to do. Play aggressive. Hopefully he wins another big hand. Keep him in the table. Keeping the table pretty lively. All right, 7. Do have a flush draw. Let's bet it. We don't have showdown value. 5 comes out. A lot of straights maybe. Pretty scary. Plus, flush is already out there. Flush draw. Yeah, nice. We missed it anyway. Ooh, kings. Getting a bit unlucky. That shot with ace 10. Sensation's just, he's given up, I think. All right, jack 10, flush draw. We'll bet this one. Perfect. And perfect with ace 10 as well. Come on, 4s. Good. We need to stay on the table. We're happy that he can stay on the table here. Happy he won a hand. I'm going to raise it up here with... Let's go flat with King Jack suited. We play well post flop. Unfortunately, our opponent folded there, but he could have easily had a 10. Alright, so he's won a couple hands. It looks like he's got nothing else behind him. 4-3. He's playing with the chips. If we get a 5, we get a 5. Damn it. Really want that 5. Because I had a feeling he would have paid us. Jack 7. Damn it. Raise it up with queens. Raise that ace queen, ace king suited as well. We'll bet this one. We've got 2 pairs. See what call. Three bet on the river. We did keep a somewhat pot control. Really, no, it doesn't call. Doesn't have much. Let's have an ace. Pocket 10s. Let's go. And stands 10s. A friend's still in there. He's building up a pot again. They... Not sure what he's got. Maybe he's got jacks. Expect to see jacks there a lot. Or a queen at least. Alright, flush draw with a 10 straight. I missed it. So we're happy to see it fold. Alright, we'll raise with ace queen. Alright, still got a straddle there. Ooh. Queen 9, maybe should have played it. It's black 5s. Let's get in there. Alright, ace 10. Got an ace blocker. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. This is ours. Hopefully. Just checking there. The trap is set. Please bet big, Mr. Lira. But not with pocket. If don't have a set of 7s. Please don't have a set of 7s. Alright, he could have had straight too. Alright, that's something. We've got a hand in there. We won something. 9-8's got a gut shot. Which we didn't get. So rude. You know what? You didn't bet, so I'm going to bet for us. Call behind ace king. We'll fold, but reluctant. We're reluctant to fold there. But we're encouraging him to 3-bet us and raise us and all that stuff. It's unfortunate he did that with the set when we had the set. Alright, we've got position here with ace 3. Top pair, backdoor. Hit the straight in the river. Got to bet it, but we'll take advantage of him going slow. Top pair. Everyone's in the hand. I think we just get out of this one. All right, beautiful hand, I think. All right, we'll call only because we've got a 9. Unfortunately, our opponent got it. Probably could have folded, but if we had another 9, he's got an ace. Is he trying to tilt us? I don't know. All right, queenies. Yeah, what am I doing here with 9-7? Yeah, that's just a little bit too wide there. So you got a queen. He's definitely got a queen there. King's raising up small blind. Gut shot with 3s. Very disguised. Ha! 3s are good. Whew. Find a reason to stay in the hand. You get amazed with some of the hands you can win. Sensations come back. Our position. Just one of those types of hands, isn't it? Alright, so we went for pop control on the flop. Maybe he gets 2 pair. I got straight draw with a 5. Let's bet semi bluff. Top pair, but king 6. Hey, we got a gut shot and we got a flush draw. And a bottom pair now. The bottom pair wins. Wow. Controlled ourselves, but we're slowly going down on this table now. Not great. Okay. Have a flush draw with a lot of straights. Unfortunately, just missed. Yeah, unfortunately, just missed there. Yeah, probably have a king, queen, or a queen. Or at least a 7, but I'd say at least a queen. Way you bet maybe king, queen even. You definitely had a straight. That's why we wanted to hit that flush. Alright, 8s could be good. A lot harder for him to hit the board when there's paired. See if we can take it down. Let's move for 8. Alright, pocket 8s. 8 aces now. I will raise it and see what happens. We're never folding to anything here. If he's got a set, he's got a set. There's just low SPR here. You could have kings and queens as well. He could have a flush draw. He could have a set. He could have two pairs. Pretty much anything's in his range, so I think we can call. All right, we'll cash out. Hopefully he wins that we cashed out, so. All right, nice. The only hand that, the only thing that could have saved us is a jack or an ace on the river. I'll be cashed out anyway, so it doesn't matter. Queen 2, he's got him dominated. Drawing dead, wow. He's all in, I'm just going to fold his short stack. I had 9-8 dominated. That's cool. Whatever happens, good luck. A3, when I say good luck, fuck off. When I mean, oh man. A3? What a flop. No look all in. Jeez. It actually really hurt that hand. Should have full bet. Should have full bet. Straddle to 64. Alright, he's given up. Ugh. Alright, 9-6, flush draw, straight draw. Oh, not really straight draw yet. Now we've got an open end of flush draw. We'll bet the nut flush there. Alright, we'll bet this. But they're on the river. Would have just overshoved the river, I think. Ace-8 missed, but got the fold anyway. If everyone folds, he straddled already. So I can just go all in with an ace. Could I just go in with an ace? We'll do it with a stronger ace. Alright, sixes are gone. One of those days, just if we've made 256 points so far. We do have a little bit on the tables now, but just that last aces hand really probably was any chance we had coming back from the session. That was it. Got two pair here. Gonna bet it plus a flush draw. Alright, if they got a 5, you'll probably bet into us. Or an ace. Alright, if you got it, you got it, but I'm not messing around. I ain't messing around with aces again. It's good to get one back there, though. Also, still got that chance. He's all in pocket threes against tens. He's got pretty much nothing apart from the three. Come on, three. No. There you go. Sensational go now. Oh, he's still in that. He's still there. Wow. The show must go on. Yeah, let's get out of this one. Those should have four better with the aces. So sick. How does one get the straight? Ooh, we three betted here. Beautiful. Treat the one big blind as check and always raise it. Into got top pair, did raise. Guys says killing his bankroll. That's what I was trying to say the other. There was another on another video just saying stick around enough, you do see these people that they just want to destroy their bankroll. It's the only way they can get off the table. Pretty sad. Jack wins with a straight. We can't even bet that one. King Queen. We're gonna bet that though. Hey, it's gonna bet. Trying to be selective with ace two. Pull at least one. Jack. For the jack, of course. Easy fold. What am I doing? Too busy looking at the other table. All right, top pair flush. Definitely a raising hand. Four-way pot. Should be a nice hand, this one, hopefully. All right, we're going to check this turn card. Just didn't get there. Ooh. Could have been a really nice hand. All right, raising sixes, that's for sure. Okay, got set. One of those hands could... Whoa, everything come out. That's like... If you're going to fold a set, it's probably that. Could have been bluffing here. All right, that table is killing us now. We just lost $1 there. They almost called. He's drawing dead. Oh, he's in. Nice. They do run it 4 times. Crazy. All right. We won a lot of turn cards there. That wasn't one. All right, jacks. All right, we'll fall back jacks. Buzz hit our range. Buzz hit our range. All right, gonna bet this one up. A fold. Three's gonna go in with a shot. Win it now or never. Unless we hit a 3 on the turn. Pretty sick. No look, 100 big blinds. Nah, he didn't win it. Oh, he's won like a double. He almost won one of them. All right, home, Russian cash. Just while waiting. Yeah, we set it up. Nice. Yeah, you can see we're back to 72, but doing 74 with that, but we lost those aces. Still got a chance here though. Sensation's really having a crack. Trying to help us, I think. You know, he's not really. But look at everyone. They're all deep stacked. There could be one hand. If we're going to get aces, please now on that table. Everyone is so just. I'll even kings. Alright, holding. Going against this short stacker anyway. Session's about to end. Really just want to win on that table though. Really, come on. If we win an all in all ways, we're back. So close. So close to getting it. Mr. Lira. Alright, gotta raise it up with ace king. Alright, got top pair, good kicker. Bet it again and then check river. Ace king, beautiful. Everyone's laughing, but Jack 3. Or flat ace 4. Ace, ace, king. Yeah, two's no good. Pocket aces on the other table. Hit the straight. Snap that one up. He's still in this hand, but I got a bluff at it. I'm gonna call with aces. I'm gonna fold here. If that gets through, that's pretty funny. We get to show it as well. Alright, ace queen. Perfect with aces. Whew. Win one with lose the one with aces, win one with aces. Yeah, got shot with fours. Still hanging in there. Ooh, Jack 10. Had the world. Alright, Queen's got a raise. Gotta get the short stack. If the short stack start shoves, it's an easy call. Easy call. This is not easy now. I have to call, but you could have an ace. And it's a short stack as well. Alright, sevens. 5 gets a straight, but I think we can still bet this one. Hopefully 12 calls. No, 5. Beautiful. Just shoving. If he's got ace king, he's calling, I think. Nice shove. Missed everything. Did have an open ender. Alright, quick fold. Leave this one. Leave this one. No, he's going, I think. Maybe. Good play. Ace king. If he's got a queen, I think it's easy fold. We don't even have a club. Everyone's so deep stacked now. Unfortunately, we missed it all, though. You look at the table and if you got... Alright, so we've got 62, basically. So we're back to like 74? Maybe 75? After all that. We've just accumulated points. Oh, actually, it's gone. Alright, I'm gonna go. Took a break, but I called Queen Jack, but this is the one that. Ooh, okay. It's better. Alright, we're gonna call it a sesh. Alright, perfect. Still in the hand here. Bang into a bluff. Love to see a fold. Love to see 6 on the river. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's see how we ended, but you know what? That's a good turnaround considering. I mean, we still lost the aces. I mean, we paid the price. If I four betted, we probably would have probably been even. Yes, we didn't create. Yes, we didn't get to the 80s like our goal, but at one stage it looked like we were heading back to the 60s. Ooh, we got a spinning gold for $1. That's gonna be good. Don't have enough time to play for that. I'll probably create a different video for that. Got 287 points, which is good. Still 15 days at the 12th. It's currently at 28th. So I've got a few days. I don't think we'll be able to get to the 6,000, but we'll see. We'll still be able to get 10% of whatever we got. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.